as part of the 5 mantras that we have got. Practices for living entities, yeah, and knowledge of the Supreme. Of course, invocation was the foundational knowledge, yeah, about the Supreme Lord. Yeah, so that's what the overall vision portion of this particular section that we've covered. That is what it shows as of now. So we've covered the foundational knowledge, the Lord as an infinite person, as Purna, as a whole. Yeah, so many aspects about that we've covered. Then we looked at what are the most important practices for living entities. If you follow the practice, what happens? If you do not follow the practice, what happens? Yeah. So what is that? What is the most important practice that we saw?
Is to
Isavasyam principle.
Ishavasyam. Very nice. To follow the Ishavasya principle. And what is the Ishavasya principle?
Everything belongs to the Lord, and He is the ultimate owner of everything. And we have to accept the things which is given aside as our quota by the
Very
Lord.
nice.
And
Very
if we follow such things, then we do not have to bind with the law of karma.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so the Ishavasya principle, very, very important for us to understand. And the quota concept. So that is the most important practice for all living entities. Yeah, to following the Ishavasya principle and following the principle of quota, and therefore contentment comes in. Now we don't have to hanker for things. Automatically we get this feeling, oh, whatever Lord is going to give me, I'm going to get it. Yeah, so you are content. Why? Because you know there is a quota. Yeah. So that's the most important practice for living entities. If you follow that, you will not get any karma. If you do not follow that, you will continue in the cycle of birth, old age, disease, and death. Yeah, that's what we saw. Then we saw the second section, or rather the third section, which is the knowledge of the Supreme Person, mantras 4 and mantras 5. And what is, if you have one word to describe mantra 5 and mantra 4, or mantra 4 and mantra 5, what would you say that? One word.
Lord is omnipresent.
One word. Omnipresent, I'll take. Very nice. Omnipresent is the word. What else?
Supreme person.
Supreme. He is supreme. Very nice. Supreme is another word. Very good. What else? One word.
Achintya Bhedabhed.
Achintya Bhedabhed. Okay, that is 3 words, but I'll take it as one Sanskrit word. Achintya Bhedabhed. He is simultaneous, one and different. Okay, very nice. What else?
All pervading.
All pervasive. Very nice. All pervasive is all dash pervasive. So one word. Yeah. It is technically 2 words, but no problem. All pervasive. Yeah. Omnipresent is the same. Very nice. Somebody else said something else. Go ahead.
I was going to write, he is a smooth operator.
One word. One word only.
Okay, one word.
Smooth operator. Smooth dash operator, is it? Okay.
is Bhagwan good enough?
Bhagwan, yes, very nice. He is Bhagwan, but that's what we are talking about, right? The Supreme Person is Bhagwan. Yeah, 6 opulences he has. Yeah, as in the Bhagwan definition. Very good. He's Bhagwan.
Lord,
Yeah, sorry, Anita Mataji. Wait.
quality.
Yeah, spiritual quality you mean. Sagunan. Okay. Sagunan is what we saw. Very good. Okay. What else? One word.
Prabhuji, if I want to say the supreme position is described in this verse, so we can say the position word we can pick up.
Position as the word. Okay. His supreme position. Yeah, his supreme is what his supreme position is also is. Very good. Okay.
Virat.
Sorry?
Virat.
Okay. Not in this mantra 4 and mantra 5. That is in Bhagavad Gita chapter 10.
Would Satchitanand be the same?
Satchitananda. Okay. Again 3. But yeah, we'll give that. Satchitananda. Antaryami. Okay. Not in mantra 4 and 5. I'm talking about mantra 4 and 5.
Okay.
Antaryami, we can say omniscient.
Yeah.
So omniscient as in Antaryami. Okay. That is what, yeah, we'll give that. What else? Somebody's making a note of all these words and post it on the group, hopefully.
Oh,
No? Okay, no problem. Okay, what else? So much we discussed. Mantra 4, Mantra 5. 4 classes we discussed. Something controversial about the Lord?
he is a person.
Okay, he is a person. Person as the word, very nice. He has personality. Yeah, he is the supreme person. No, so therefore he is a person. Yes, okay.
He is far and he is
One
richest
word.
with
One word. I'm looking for one word description of
Within and without his.
Achintya Veda Bhed, okay, that I think gets covered. Okay. He is within, without, okay. Within dash without. One word. Okay. Far near.
omnipresent.
Omnipresent, yeah, we completed omnipresent. Far near, far dash near. Okay. What else?
He's complete. He's Purnam. No.
Purnam, very nice. Purnam, he's complete, but that comes in invocation mantra, but fine, we can give that parts of Isopanisad. He's Purnam. Very
He's
good, very good.
infinite. He's
Sorry?
infinite.
Infinite, yes, Purnam and infinite. Okay, good.
Sarvasya, Prabhuji, Sarvasya present everywhere.
He is present everywhere, omnipresent. Very good, good, yeah. Something more, rack your brains.
He's the master.
He is the master, Prabhu, yeah, okay, very good.
The controller.
Supreme controller, very nice. He's the controller because we saw the demigods being mentioned. Very nice, he's the controller. Very good, controller. Some more? I think we've covered most of it.
Omnipotent.
Omnipotent, yeah, all the 3 omnis. Omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresence. Very good. Okay, all the three different words.
He's a personality of Godhead.
Personality, yeah, supreme person. Yeah, person as in person.
Proprietor.
Proprietor, very nice. Ishavasya principle. He's the supreme proprietor. Yeah, he's the owner, or rather, we can say owner of everything. He's the supreme owner, supreme proprietor. Very nice, very nice. What else?
I think we've covered all.
God, yes.
Unreachable.
Yeah, I
Unreachable.
cannot.
Unreachable, very nice. Unreachable. He is so far. Yeah, very nice. He's unreachable, and none of the like it's mentioned there, right? He's unreachable. None of the nobody can go there. What about something about how he makes himself present everywhere? What is that word?
Archa Vigraha.
Okay, he's Archa Vigraha. Nice. He is in the deity form. He is deity. Yeah. Okay. So deity as one word, or Archa Vigraha as one word. Archa. Good. What else? Knowledge of the Supreme. All of this one word. It's very important that one word becomes,
Paramatma.
Paramatma. Yes. Very nice. Paramatma also we discussed. Paramatma.
He is omnipotent.
Omnipotent, yes. 3 omnis, yeah. Omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent, yes. Omnipotent. What else?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. Very nice. Okay. So that's part of Achintya Bhedabhed Tattva, but fine. Inconceivably same and different. So inconceivable, yes. He's inconceivable.
Tadantike, is there?
Which one?
Is it Tadvantike?
Tad Avantike. No, I don't know. What is the meaning of that?
It says he is also near, very near.
He's also near. Yeah.
Dure,
Far
yeah,
as well
okay.
as Durena Havaram. Okay.
Tad Dure, Tadvantike.
Tad Dure, Tad Avantike. Yes.
Nirguna.
Nirguna, very nice. No material qualities. He is beyond the 3 material qualities and therefore he is Nirguna.
Immortal.
Sorry?
Immortal.
Immortal. Okay, immortal. Yeah, we can give, but did we see that anywhere? I don't remember seeing that in mantra, any of the mantras.
Maybe it's a part of Sachidanand, eternal.
Eternal. Maybe it part of eternal. Yeah, immortal we can give as in eternal, right? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, immortal as in.
Anejat. Anejat is the Lord fears no one.
Pure. He is very pure.
Mantra 5 says he
Purity,
fears no
right?
one.
Yeah. Purity as in pure. Very good. Good. Now, yeah, go ahead.
If we go Nirgun, then there are all Nirakar and
Nirgun, Nirakar. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, that's a now you are getting closer to God. Very good.
Attainable.
Unattainable. Unattainable or attainable? Yeah. Both are possible. Attainable for devotees, unattainable for non-devotees. Okay. Both words, yeah. Very good. I think, yeah, we've probably covered most of it. One of the other qualities is contradicting. He has contradicting features. Contradiction. He is full of contradictions. So contradictions is another word that we can look at. Why we saw it? He's near, far. He is this. He is inside, outside. He is within, without. All of those things. So very good. So we've seen practices for living entities. We've seen why we have to do this, because we get to know that this is the person. When we do it for this person, then we do not get any, and we saw the qualities of that person or knowledge. We now have the knowledge about that person, all the single words, adjectives that we described for the Supreme Lord. Very good. So now let's look at part of the vision itself. Mantra 6 to 8, 3 mantras, which now further talks about how to understand the spiritual vision. What is this vision? This vision aspect now in practice form. Yeah, so the knowledge and practice of spiritual vision, that is what this today's section begins with. Spiritual vision as in how to imbibe or how to understand what the overall meaning of executing the Ishavasya principle is. Now, what is the vision? What do we get? What should we be becoming? Or how we should, what should be our level? That is what this particular aspect or section 4 of the vision part that gets described here in mantras 6, 7, and 8. Yeah. So that's what we are going to focus today, mantras 6, 7, and 8 in the next few classes, which builds up on the knowledge and practice of spiritual vision. Okay, so that's the quick intro and of course the quick revision. Any quick questions or thoughts on the Isopanisad mantras 1 to 5 or the invocation mantra or the introduction to Isopanisad?
Prabhuji, what was that word, one word you are asking?
Which one? Many one words, no?
Acha, I thought some different word is there.
No. I was telling you to give me in one word the knowledge of the about the Supreme Person.
Okay.
So we have so many words to describe
So,
the Supreme Lord.
Prabhuji, the Isopanisad, this was also given to I mean, like we know the Bhagavad Gita was written
Isopanisad is an Upanishad, so it's a Shruti mantra. So it
so
comes
it
in
has
as
been so it has come through
Apaurusheya. It has been existed always.
So this
It
has
has
been
come
sort
as
of
Shruti.
documented by some munis.
It was documented
later
earlier. It was given only through word of mouth.
word of mouth. So
Shruti and
how
Smriti, right? Yeah.
okay.
So Mahabharata, Bhagavad Gita comes as part of Smriti. Yeah. So it comes as part of Mahabharata, which is the Itihas. Yeah. And therefore it's considered to be one of the, Itihasas or Smritis, remembrances. Yeah. Ishopanishad is a part of the Upanishad, 108 Upanishads, 4 Vedas, We've seen that breakup, right, of the Smritis. So it comes as part of the Smriti. So I don't know whether this is a conversation between two people. Maybe it is, but at least the Isopanisad doesn't seem to state so.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, very good. So if we have no questions, then let's go to Isopanisad mantra number 6 for today, which develops the spiritual vision and how to practice, the Ishavasya principle further. What should be our level? How should we look at? What should be practices we should be doing? That is what this particular mantra 6, 7, and 8 talk of. Let's look at mantra 6 today. Yeah, so let's read this. Yeah, Rashmi can read this one.
यस्तु सर्वाणि भूतानि आत्मने इवानु पश्यतु सर्वभूतस्सु
भूतेषु
चात्मानं ततो न विजुगुप्सते.
Very nice. Yeah, yastu sarvani bhutani atmanyevanu sarva bhuteshu chatmanam tato na vijugupsate. Okay, what does that say? Translation, go ahead.
He who systematically sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord, who sees all living entities as his parts and parcels, and who sees the Supreme Lord within everything, never hates anything or any being.
Very nice. Yeah. So what does this particular 6 talk of? That he now talks of the Isopanisad now talks about what is the symptom of the person who executes the Ishavasya principle nicely. Yeah. So first thing is very important. So let's look at the key adjectives. One is systematically. So what does he do? That person systematically sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. That's what he is now applying the Ishavasya principle. How is he applying the Ishavasya principle? Systematically, with method, with thought, with understanding, not just as something arbitrary. Yeah, he applies some thought. He systematically sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord, and that's one practice that we can see that we have to also follow. We have to systematically see everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. What it means, we will see further. Yeah. So systematically is one part. He who sees all living entities as his parts and parcels. So what is the second thing that he does, that this particular person who executes everything in relation to the Supreme Lord? He sees all living entities as his parts and parcels. As whose? His. His is capital H. His means the Supreme Lord's. So therefore, what does he see? When he sees a living entity, he sees Lord Krishna. He remembers Lord Krishna. He remembers the Supreme Lord. Why? Because this person, he is a supreme, he is a part and parcel. Oh, this tree, it's a part and parcel of Krishna. Yeah. So Bhagavad Gita talks about a concept of a Pandita. Yeah. Anybody remembers what is the definition of a Pandita?
Samadarshina, who
Very
sees
nice.
a dog,
Very
elephant,
nice.
Everything.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So 5.18 describes that particular aspect. Panditaha Samadarshinaha. So Panditaha Samadarshina. So this person is a Pandit. Why? Because he sees all living entities as extensions or parts and parcels of Lord Krishna. Yeah. So that's the thing we also have to develop. So two things we have to do now. One, systematically do what? Systematically see everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. Second thing, we have to see all living entities as his parts and parcels. These are further practices that we do. Yeah, and two more things. One more, sees the Supreme Lord within everything. Yeah. So similar to the previous one, every extension as part and parcel. and whatever else that is not part and parcel, he sees the Lord in that also. So all non-living beings, living entities as extensions or parts and parcels, non-living things as the Supreme Lord within everything. Even the Supreme Lord is within this laptop, it's in this chair, it's in this. He sees the Supreme Lord's feature in everything. So the Brahma Samhita discusses this, that the Supreme Lord is in the Anu, is in the atom also, within the atom, and also within this big gigantic universe. So everywhere is the Lord. So he sees the Supreme Lord in everything. That's the third quality that this particular person or practices. Of course, now the fourth one, most important thing, he never hates anything or any being. So multiple aspects here. Never hates anything means he is equipoised. Yeah, he doesn't hate, he doesn't love. He's like some other. She's like similar, same in all situations, for all things. Yeah, also to all living beings. So one of the most important qualifications to understand the Bhagavad Gita, we discussed. Who remembers what is the most important qualification to understand the Bhagavad Gita? 7th chapter, 9th chapter, it says.
You have to surrender.
Okay, something else.
Non-enviousness.
Non-enviousness. Very nice.
Non-enviousness.
Yeah. So very non-enviousness is what the one who is non-envious, one who is friendly to everybody. That particular person understands Bhagavad Gita. As soon as little bit of envy comes to either Krishna or to Krishna's extensions, to Krishna's parts and parcels, then what happens? The Bhagavad Gita, which is supposed to be Raja Guhyam, that becomes actually more Guhyam. Why? Because of the envy. The envy just blinds us. Yeah. So therefore, one of the things that we have to also understand is we should never hate anything or any being. Yeah. No jealousy, no enviousness. You are, samadarshinaha to everybody. So that's the understanding for this person who practices this particular, and we have to basically get all of these qualities within us. Yeah. So Srila Prabhupada begins his purport by saying that who this particular person is. He describes this person as a Mahabhagavata. Who is a Mahabhagavata? He has these four qualities. What four qualities? Everything in relation to Supreme Lord. He sees living entities as parts and parcels. He sees non-living entities having Krishna. Fourth, he never hates anything or any being. Yeah, no hatred. That's the description. So he is also, if you see, there is a description of Yudhishthira as a similar thing, one who never hated anything. Anybody knows what is that name or description?
Ajat-Shatru.
Ajat-Shatru. Very nice. Ajat-Shatru. Yeah, so that's the description of Yudhishthira, because he never hated anybody. He was friend to everybody. Ajat-Shatru. No enemy. One who had no enemy. So like that. So we have to, that this Mahabhagavata is like that. He sees everything in relation to the Supreme Lord. Yeah. So now, interestingly, let's do, so let's first three paragraphs discusses the three types of Bhagavatas. Yeah. So they're all Mahabhagavatas, but of course there is a level in each of them. Yeah. So, or there is a stage or gradation. So what we're going to do, we're going to break up, into groups, but I want this a very focused 15-minute exercise. Let's try this. Yeah. And what I want to do is 3 columns you'll prepare. In first column, you'll write down qualities or aspects of the Kanishta Adhikari, one who is in the lower stage. Then the Madhyama Adhikari, one who is in the medium stage, and the last one is one who is in the highest stage of realization. So 3 types of, or 3 levels of Mahabhagavatas: Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari. Uttam, Kanishta, Madhyama, Uttama. So that's what the next 3 paragraphs discuss. So let's do that as a group exercise. I'm going to break you into 2 groups. Yeah, and in your group, you have to discuss quickly these 3 paragraphs. And output is a distinguish between. You remember distinguish between Indus Valley civilization and modern civilization, like that. So we'll have distinguish between three column one. Kanishta Adhikari, Madhyam Adhikari, and Uttama Adhikari. Okay. So you can refer to these three. You can also find out if there is more information available on the internet. You can use that, not a problem. That is the outcome I want in this particular section. Yeah. So there are, I think, couple of team members are only going to be in listening mode. So please excuse them because they are not well. But anyway, you have to be part of that group. You will just be muted in that group. That's all. Yeah. You can sit mute in that group. Okay. Okay. So let's break up. 1 minute. Breakout rooms. Only two groups I'll do so that we can have higher number of people. But please discuss. Everybody can't be on mute. Yeah, then the no fun in doing this exercise. Then you might as well just listen to the recording then. Yeah. But anyway, no, you're welcome. Of course, I'm just saying because then the entire fun goes on. Anyway, okay, I'll try and make you so that you can be in interesting. Okay. So anyway, two groups. Quickly, output required is distinguish between. You'll have three columns: Madhyama, Kanishta, Madhyama, and Uttama. Okay. Okay. So please join your rooms. Krishnapriya, you can join the room, not a problem. Aditya Baruch, you can also join the room, no issues, but you can just be muted there. Anju Mataji, can you join your room?
Yes, Prabhuji, but I'm not getting a link from where to join.
No, it will come on your screen.
Yeah, I can't see. That's what.
Okay, wait.
I think I missed it.
No, wait. I'll try to move you to a different room and then join you back into this room. Can you see now? Anju Mataji? Okay, fantastic. Aditya Prabhuji, are you able to join?
No, Prabhuji, I'm not able to see that invite to the room.
Okay, maybe can you just log out and log in again?
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, Aditya Prabhuji, maybe now you can see. Hare Krishna, Rahul Prabhuji, we are in different rooms. So I've just added you to our room. Please join there. We're just finishing actually. Hare Krishna, welcome back, Pratibha Mataji. I think you have to leave also, right?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yes,
Hare Krishna.
we have finished also.
Finished also. Okay, great. So we'll just do quick presentation. I hope you can sit for another 5 minutes.
Yes,
It's fine.
yes, I will.
Okay.
I will be sharing the screen
Okay, fantastic.
for my group.
Prabhuji, start recording if it is.
Yeah. I'm doing that. Okay, fantastic. Great, good. So I hope that was fun, interesting. Yeah, let's look at each of your presentation. Let's look at room 2 first. So yeah, Pratibha Mataji, you want to start off sharing your screen, and room 2 is Anadi, Aruna Mataji, Ragendra, Pavan, Prashant, and Sachin. Go ahead. Room 2 can go ahead. Very nice. Okay, great. So maybe you can explain the first two of them, Kanishta and Madhyama. Yeah.
So we have divided the qualities of the three under these headings under
Nice.
knowledge,
Faith, knowledge,
practice, and attitude.
attitude. Very nice.
So I'll invite
I'll start, Mataji.
Yes, Aruna Mataji.
Aruna Mataji. Okay, go ahead.
So I'll take two points and rest two others will take it. So in faith, a Kanishta Adhikari has a lower stage of realization. He feels that Lord should be there in temple, not in anywhere. And whereas if we see in the Madhyam Adhikari, they believe in God, and they are higher than the Kanishta Adhikari. And Uttam Adhikari sees everywhere in God. So they don't require God to be present in temple, like Prahlad Maharaj. Everywhere he can see the Lord, in pillar also. Okay.
Very nice.
And knowledge, their knowledge is present in the place of worship only. So they come, they worship, and they go. And in Madhyam Adhikari, they are higher than the Kanishta Adhikari, but lower than the Uttam Adhikari. So for them, Uttam Adhikari, they are like Lord to be present at place of worship and in everyone. So they think that Lord is also present in every living entities as well. So in all 84 lakhs yonis, they think that in everyone the Lord is there, and they worship Lord everywhere. If I'm missing anything, others can add it. Now the rest two will be presented by Mataji, Anadi Mataji or Sachin Prabhuji, you are
No, Sachin Prabhu has some problems. I think he is trying to join in the room, but he is not able to.
Another
Anadi.
go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take the practice. Or Nagendra Prabhu, you want to do, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
or if possible, otherwise I'll take.
I'm in office, mother. You can see the disturbance. No?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the third point we have taken for Kanishta Adhikari is due to his lowest kind of faith. He just go to in the practice column. We said that he goes to only the place of worship, like temple, church, only place he worship, and because he thinks the Lord is present there only. Yeah, so that's his practice. That's his practice, but he can't see anything beyond that. So that's why he's the lowest. Yeah, the Madhyamadhikari, he is a little higher than Kanishta in discrimination. So he see Lord's presence in temple also, and he is discriminative in the four categories of the devotees, atheist, and those are innocent, others, so those who are non-devotees.
Very nice.
Yeah. So he distinguishes and he gives a treatment accordingly. That's the Madhyamadhikari. And the Uttamadhikari is not giving discrimination, just like Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, that shloka. He's not making discrimination in devotees or non-devotees. He's equal to everyone and behaves in a similar way. And giving respect to all. That's his practice. And in the attitude aspect, it's in the behavior. The Kanishta Adhikari is said is less tolerant because his faith is very low and his knowledge is also very less. And
he still has ego.
So he's a less tolerant. So he easily gets provoked by others, faults or other prompts or something. So he gives less respect to others. Lack of respect to other devotees. Even where there is quarrel, he immediately, he can't tolerate or control. He quarrel amongst, and then he starts quarreling. Considering one type of devotion is better than others, so he's distinguishing. He's distinguishing the levels of others' faith and their practices. The Madhyamadhikari he is the one who adores Supreme Lord, and he is the friends with the devotees, and he is avoiding the atheists. And he has sympathy for the innocent. So his behavior is according to their level. So and what dormant love in the heart of the innocent. Okay, he appreciates or he boosts the dormant love. The innocent. He tries to preach them.
He's more of a preacher.
He tries to preach them, but he avoids the atheists. He avoids the atheists. He avoids them. And he making friend with the devotees. And he has the complete respect and obedience to the Supreme Lord. So that's in the Madhyamadhikari. And Uttamadhikari is on the in the attitude behavior is above all these other categories. He preaches irrespective of whatever their background is. He even gives the same respect to even a dog. Because of his knowledge that the living entities entrapped in the external body according to their karma, because of his knowledge is perfect. The examples we given here as Shankaracharya, Ambarish Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, they have gone
very nice.
to the So this is the anything is left you can add, my team members.
No, I think we are running out of time, but that was very good. I think I like the 4 sections that you did: faith, knowledge, practice, and attitude. Clear distinguishing factors between Kanishta, Madhyama, and Uttama Adhikaris. Very nice, very nice. Okay, quickly, team 1. You don't have much time, but let's try and see what you have done. Anita Mataji, Anju Mataji, Indu Mataji, Parina Mataji, and Rashmi. Please go ahead. Quick. Fantastic. Go ahead.
Indu Mataji, would you like to explain?
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji, we have made 3 sections, Kanishta, Medium and Varishta Adhikaris. So first point is Kanishta are in the stage of lower realization towards the God. Same thing for the medium is they are in the secondary stage and Varishta is at the higher stage.
Good.
Second point is Kanishta is in the religious faith. I mean, they believe in the God, but they don't
Very nice.
be the devotees of.
They're more into religion rather than into spirituality.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes.
So, and Madhyamadhikaris, they believe in God as well as the Lord's devotees. And Varishta is they see the God in everyone.
Uttama.
Then fourth point, they worship the God where they believe in a temple, Archa Vigraha of the Lord. And for the Madhyamadhikaris, they adore the love of God in the devotees of the God. I mean, they don't believe in the non-devotees, so they preaches the love of God only for the devotees. And third one, they be the Varishta Adhikaris, as they see the Lord in everyone, so they don't bind with the law of karma.
Very nice. Uttama Adhikari. Yeah. Very nice.
Then the Kanishta Adhikari follow the routine way of worshipping. I mean, they are doing morning, evening puja. That's it.
Yeah.
And for the medium one, they preaches the Vedic scriptures to the devotees. So they follow the routine as well as they're trying to reach the level higher than the routine one. But still,
so Madhyamadhikari also discriminates. I think that point you missed, but fine. I think maybe that point you can add in that blank page.
Yeah, we have added it at the last point.
Okay. Observe 4 categories. Okay.
So, and third one, they are not following the routine one, the Varishta Adhikaris. They are the
actually,
pure.
they follow routine as an example, but they don't need to basically.
Because they are towards the prema bhakti, pure devotional service.
Yeah. Very nice.
And last one, Prabhuji, for this Kanishta one, they are non-pandita because they are not samdarshana and they are envious also.
Very nice. Yes.
Because they discriminate between the lords and the lord devotees. And the second, for the Madhyam one, they are also non-pandita because they are discriminating between the atheist devotees and non-devotees. And last one, we can say they are pandita because they are non-envious, they are samdarshana, and they can see the God in everyone, even in the dog also.
Very nice. Very nice. Sorry, any others want to add any other point? Very good.
So Uttamadhikari are believe in Ishavasya principle.
Very nice. Yes.
And they because they believe in it, they are always satisfied with what they have, and that makes them spiritually uplifted. They also, since they believe in the law of karma and Ishavasya principle, they are mostly equipoised. They don't get too attracted or distracted with material benefits.
Yes, very nice. Fantastic. Very nice. I think we've all kind of grasped, what the 3 levels are of Uttama, Madhyama, and Kanishta Adhikaris. Sorry, I'm going to take over the screen. And that's what the crux of this particular mantra is. Of course, there are further discussions on this particular mantra, but obviously we've seen what the 4 levels, 4 aspects are. Systematically sees everything in relation to the Lord. Properly, in proper setup, he sees. He sees living entities as his parts and parcels. They are all parts and parcels of the Lord. All non-living things, he sees Krishna in all those non-living things, of course, in living things also. and he never hates anything or any being. Yeah. So obviously we now see how the Uttama Adhikari actually, he matches this particular entire description of the mantra number 6 as to what. So again, why are we learning this? Because this sets an example for us, an ideal for us. Yeah, that this is the level that I have to follow. Oh, I hate that guy still. Oh, that office guy, he is not deserving, but still, yeah, we have this mentality, right? We have this what I should say, discriminative feature yet. We don't see everybody as, oh, no, no, that lady, no, no, she's very bad. Yeah, she's in office. She just wants to get herself promoted. Yeah, so we have this. Yeah, what are we doing? We are not in that no hatred zone yet. We are still having some envy. We are still having some all of this. Idea is to go beyond their current state and look at only Krishna in relation to them, in relation to Krishna. Yeah, that's what the entire thought process here is. To mantra 6, it is the spiritual vision that we are developing. We are developing what? How to see everything spiritually. So if you remember the slide, knowledge and practice of spiritual vision. How to see everything spiritually, or how should I, when I see around, I should see everything just spiritual and nothing else. What is the knowledge required and what the practices required? That is what this mantra 6, 7, and 8 are going to talk about. Hare Krishna. Yeah, Pratima Mataji had a comment. Go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, like if like I'm talking about Ramayana, Mahabharata and all, people were more spiritually inclined than Kali Yuga in those times. But still there was like so much of war, violence and hatred towards each other, that too in Mahabharata, especially brothers.
Yes,
only
exactly.
are fighting and killing each other.
Yeah, which only means that in the material world, all these qualities will always exist in whichever yuga. Therefore, it's just that the level is probably not as low as in the Kali Yuga. Again, there also is gradations. Yeah. So Satyuga also has gradations. You'll see in Satyuga also, finally they are all material beings. Yeah, they will all have the 3 modes of material nature. They might not be, as openly bad as in the Kali Yuga, but yes, they were. There was hatred. For example, when we read Bhagavatam, you will see Lord Indra becomes very envious of Prithu Maharaj. Yeah, and in that, what does he do? He actually goes there. He goes there as a, sannyasi, as a, what I should say, false sannyasi, and he tries to, get the final horse to the 99th, 100th horse he takes away from there, or he does, like chori karke bhagta hai wo. So imagine even in Satyuga, Indra, gets the envy. Indra does wrong thing. He does thievery. Yeah. And all of these particular. So obviously the point is that in the material world, whichever yuga you will be there, maybe it's not prevalent. Yeah. But it is there still. Yeah, that's what the idea is. Yeah. So yeah, Mahabharata also we see so much of hatred between brothers. Yeah, because of whatever land ownership, me and mine. Yeah, obviously we all know it all begins because of Dhritarashtra not clearly setting the why, because he thinks, oh, I'm older, this should have been mine, but he is blind, so ideally by law he cannot rule, so therefore the younger guys come into the picture. Anyway, the point is me and mine. Many times is what happens, right? We think, oh, that person is not deserving, I am more deserving. Same thing, Dhritarashtra also was the same. Prior yugas also, same set of people will be there. Finally, the prevalency of all of these bad qualities might not be as widespread as in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga, it's like everywhere. Yeah, maybe in the previous yugas, maybe it's at a higher levels. Yeah, so like that.
But Prabhuji, how to then reach that level? I've never met, I think, even one person in my life who is,
You have to reach. You can reach.
who exhibits qualities.
Yeah, there are people. Yeah, you will, now that you've desired, Lord Krishna will make arrangement.
Oh, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Anita Mataji had a point.
Guruji, it's a very simple question, but I want to understand it with context to what we just discussed. So, for example, a person X has committed a lot of wrong things. So, people around that person hates that person for that action. So, is that wrong or right? You are not liking the action done by that X person, and it's
Yeah.
like collectively people not liking it, and it is highlighted. So,
Yeah.
in this
So
case,
because
like,
they are all less than Kanishta Adhikaris, right? So they will feel that. If it's a Uttama Adhikari, like for example, Jesus Christ comes in and sees that person, will he give him a chance? Will he say, no, I don't? Yeah. So again, it's how the vision that gets developed. Yeah. So as we mature, right now, today we think, oh, this person has done wrong. I am right and he is wrong, and this should not have been done. And maybe his circumstances were that he had to do it. Maybe he was in extremely greed mentality and therefore he did it. Whatever the point is, that when you see these things as in the state of duality, yeah, obviously we are at a lower vision. We are not developing a spiritual vision. If you look at that person, oh, he's done this things wrong, I know, but he's just a messenger of my karma. Yeah, I had done this thing to him in his past life, and now he's returning it back to me now. It's not his fault. Yeah. So again, vision. Yeah. How do you define? So if you have a lower vision, you'll say, no, no, this guy has done, I'm going to do it. He hit me once, I'll hit him twice. Yeah. So that is again, what are you doing? You're increasing your own karma again. Yeah. If he hits you once and then he stops, then you say, okay, maybe my bad karma. Okay, I will say, yeah, let's finish this off and move on. If he's still not moving and still trying to do more exploitation on it, then you do retaliation as a form of for his karma reduction. Yeah, you don't. So there are many understandings in that. So a person being wrong is a very unilateral statement. You have to see probably things in a lot of context. It's always the context which is the most important thing. Yeah, a surgeon is cutting a body, and a thief is also cutting a body. Yeah, so now context becomes important here, right? Like that.
So in short, Guruji, increasing the empathy quotient also helps develop
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot.
Yeah, that's what the Uttama Adhikari has, right?
Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Rashmi had a point. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you spoke about it, but the fact and the knowledge of karma itself will immediately disarm the person who has, hatred for someone or hatred for.
Exactly.
It's just to know that, something you had done wrong and that's why you're getting it back. Like, don't blame the instrument of,
Messenger of your karma,
yeah,
instrument
instrument
of
of
your
your
karma.
bad
Very
karma.
nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So
Yes.
as soon as you have that knowledge, then even if somebody steals you of, the most valuable thing, you will know that, okay, this is what I had to go through. And
also when you look at,
then
oh,
you
maybe
forgive.
that was my quota.
Yeah, that was your quota, and you forgive and forget, and you probably thank that person because
Exactly.
it's done, it's over.
So the more you think about Ishavasya principle and the quota principle, the more acceptance of all of these things comes. That's what the development of spiritual vision is basically. That's what we are discussing and understanding.
Right.
Yeah, Indu Mataji had a point. Go ahead.
Prabhu just want to share one small story of Tukaram. And Tukaram Maharaj is making chapatis for Lord Vithala. So one dog has come and taken his one chapati. So he's running after the dog. Vittal, Vittal, please stop. Just apply the ghee over the roti. Otherwise you will eat sukha. So he's seeing the Lord even in the dog
In
also.
the dog. Very nice. Amazing.
That is a Uttam Adhikari.
Uttam Adhikari, of course. Tukaram Maharaj ki jai.
Is it someplace it's mentioned Uttam Adhikari comes to the Madhyam Adhikari stage just for some reason?
Yeah, for preaching properly. It's mentioned, I think, Srila Prabhupada mentioned somewhere, I think, yeah. I don't know where, I will have to search for it. But you're right, because Uttam Adhikari becomes a Bhajananandi. Yeah, Srila Prabhupada says we want Goshtyanandis. We want preachers. And therefore, the Uttam Adhikari has to come to the level of the Madhyam Adhikari to become a preacher to spread the good. Of course, in his deep down inside, he is Uttama Adhikari. But it looks like he has come to the level of Madhyama Adhikari because he looks like he's discriminating between atheists. He does not waste time with atheists. He spends more time with devotees like that. So it looks like that. But it looks as if he has come to the level of being Madhyama. Yeah, Rana Mataji, you had a point. Go ahead.
Prabhuji, I was just, I have read in book, just connection with Anita Mataji's point. Srila Prabhupada, when went to New York, and all hippies were trying to, उनको बोल रहे थे, मतलब निकालने का पूरा full planning was there. They did PP on him as well. But what Srila Prabhupada replied that बच्चों की मम्मी के मदर के ऊपर बच्चे करते ही है ना सुसु, so they are my child. By seeing that behavior of Srila Prabhupada, hippies became happy. And they became the disciple of Srila Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Very nice. Yeah, you can see the level. So even Srila Prabhupada, he could have just lived in in Vrindavan, as an Uttam Adhikari. But what does he do? He comes to to the material world, to the worst of the material world, to the west, and tries to preach. And he does all of that. But that does not mean an Uttam Adhikari actual level comes down to Madhyama. He behaves like a Madhyama Adhikari because he needs to preach. Very nice. Hare Krishna. Okay, fantastic. I think we are totally out of time. Sorry, I think it took, but it was hopefully good learning for all of us, and we will all set our standards to become Uttam Adhikaris. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
एकम शास्त्रम देवकी पुत्र गीतम एको देवो देवकी पुत्र एव एको मंत्रः तस्य नामानि यानि कर्मापि एकम तस्य देवस्य सेवा त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतः क्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कात्यायनी महामाये महायोगिन्यधीश्वरी नन्दगोपसुतं देवी पतिं मे कुरुते नमः श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम दासोऽहं कृष्णतवास्मि श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम दासोऽहं कृष्णतवास्मि श्रीकृष्णः शरणं मम दासोऽहं कृष्णतवास्मि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे शीशोपनिषद की जय श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय हरे कृष्णा
Hare Krishna.
Happy Guru Purnima, Prabhuji, and Anadi Mataji. Happy Guru Purnima.
Thank you. Please post your these presentations on the group so that we can keep it for record. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Aruna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Bye bye.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank
Krishna,
you.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Happy Guru Purnima. Yes.
Thank you.
Happy Guru Purnima.
When is it?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Purnima. Okay.
Purnima, yes.
Oh.
So thank you very much. It was very engaging. Very engaging today.
Yes, good topic.
But it's so difficult to be Samadarshana. It's so difficult.
Yeah,
It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy. It will take a long time because to come out of this concept, oh, mere ko usne mara, and I am this, and I am so much suffering, and oh my God, and me and mine. This me as a victim is not.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go away. Even if everything is very nice going for you, you still see yourself as victim.
Like now, what has happened? I get silent anger. There is silent. I know I'm angry, but I'm silent. I'm not responding, reacting. But I know I'm angry. So I want to be in a situation where I don't even get angry.
Don't get angry at all. Exactly.
हाँ, वो level बहुत time है उसके लिए.
आएगा. It basically means. Yeah, it basically means अभी तक और जपा का level has to go up.
इधर पॉइंट बताया था कि इवन विद devotees on his friends, I mean he's friendly with the devotee, but यहाँ पे क्या होता है कि वो जो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन का अपना इतना ये हालत होता है कि इवन दोज who are the devotees, we know them, they are but still we try to find something, कुछ जम नहीं
Like,
रहा है, different opinions, and then mind control नहीं रह जाता है.
But
like,
Prabhuji, but it's
sorry.
so it's also an option, like that is a possibility at least,
There is, you will reach a state where you will rationalize. See, the point is that because we are irrational. One of the what I should say, reactions to irrationality is anger. Yeah. And the problem is, why are we irrational? Because a situation is something which are unable to comprehend. Because we see ourselves in the center most of the time. Yeah, I think if you remove yourself from the center most of the time, you will see that irrationality, is becoming rational. That's the problem, because we put Krishna in the center. Yeah, then automatically we kind of get a 30,000 feet view of what is happening basically.
So, but I see in my day-to-day life, if I am, being magnanimous, I'm being, ever forgiving, I feel people take advantage of these things, and they become
No,
complacent.
you need
and
not become magnanimous. No, see, while doing your duty, a mother cannot be magnanimous to her son or daughter. Oh, chalo, theek hai, kuch bhi kar le. No, she has to do her duty of being a good cop, mad cop, and whatever is the situation requirement. So, if she has to beat and become anger, the anger is a tool for the correction of the child. Not that you are angry, but you are using your anger as a correction tool to the child. That's one example I'm talking. Of course,
I know
it becomes
what you mean.
difficult. Yeah, you become actually angry. That is separate. But I'm saying that you need not show that you are not angry to the. If anger is required to be shown, then you have to show it. For like, if your son or daughter has not done something correctly, you have to. You might not be angry inside. Yeah, but you have to show that anger, because then you need to set standards for correction. So anger is also a tool for doing your duty towards Lord Krishna. So like that, and of course, the point is that when you become rational, then yeah, all of these thought process, you instead of reacting, you respond. Response is required rather than a reaction in most of the situation. And response comes from what? Response is a measured action based on the stimulus that you have received. It's a measured action. What is the the consideration there? The consideration is knowledge. Yeah, and applied knowledge, actually, not even just knowledge. So wisdom aspect that we talk of, that the applied knowledge. Yeah, you are applying your knowledge towards the situation. Yeah, and situations will test you most of the time, and the testing is only for your further maturity.
Right.
Yeah, so like I keep giving this example. Pehle, I remember while driving, and if somebody is honking from behind, I used to get, kya ye, what is it thinking? Iska baap ka road hai kya hai? Main bhi chala raha hu gaadi. Like that guy just purely, he must be, he needs to go to the shit room probably. Usko जोर से लगा रहेगा pressure, इसलिए बेचारा honk. But I distinctly remember getting angry, but nowadays I don't. उसको अच्छा आ गया, ठीक है यार, जाने दे. Why waste my emotional quotient on somebody who I don't even know? Isn't it? Or why should that guy control my anger by honking from behind? Isn't it? Which means I'm giving my emotional control to some third party who I don't even know in life. Isn't it?
तो फिर क्या किसी के साथ रिएक्शन का कुछ चांस ही नहीं है बेसिकली, क्या वी हैव टू बी क्वाइट
रिस्पांस चाहिए, रिएक्शन नहीं चाहिए, रिस्पांस चाहिए. Responding is different, reaction is different. Both are, that's where the Buddhi Yoga comes into the picture, basically.
But is it responding also good? I mean, some people that they don't like, if
No,
you
response
know
is
they
required. No? Like for example, somebody कोई शोषण कर रहा है तुम्हारे पे, छल कर रहा है. Then you have to respond because you are seeing, oh, that guy's karma is increasing. I have to do some, maybe I have to call the police. Maybe I have to myself take some weapon in my hand. Is it Lord
अभी
Krishna
है
also uses a weapon of the war?
कलियुग में ये अभी ऐसे इतना हम कर सकते हैं नहीं डोंट थिंक इवन दिस मच
Yeah, we have to
नहीं
try.
विक्टर
No, see,
फ्रैंकल
otherwise तो कर्मा, law of karma तो applicable है ही
है
फिर.
हाँ है होगा ही like Viktor Frankl who went through the Holocaust the entire Auschwitz trauma
हाँ.
came out and wrote the book that between the action of someone else and your reaction you have that space to think how you want to respond
Hmm.
and respond in a way that you have that control of responding.
Correct.
You want to respond, you don't want to. So and a person who has gone through that torture is in his brain saying this to us. So we haven't really हमको तो मच्छर ने मारा तो हम लोग फटक से मारते हैं you know